Good morning. It's day 3 of our A-frame cabin build here at Second Growth Homes. And today we are trimming piling. So the first steps we took was we laid out our foundation. We dug the holes according to our layout all the way to bedrock. And we set all these posts and backfilled the holes. Next thing, we come in and we're going to use this laser to shoot perfectly level heights on all the pilings to cut them off in preparation for installing our beams. So there are various ways to mark your pilings perfectly to cut them off. I'm going to show you the way that we do it. So right here is the mark we shot with the laser. So that's the elevation that we need to cut the piling off. So what we do is you take a level and you just, by holding the level perfectly level, you just roll it around the log like this. And I go from here around both sides. If you're careful and you take your time, this is an incredibly accurate method, and your lines will meet when you get all the way around the piling. So you run this perfectly level line according to a laser, a transit, or a water level. Then you run that line all the way around your posts. And then we are going to cut that with a chainsaw to within a 1/16 of an inch accuracy. Just absolutely perfect. We've used different methods over the years to cut these pilings off with jigs and stuff, and this just really stuck as the method that works best for us. We can just, I'll cut all these off in just about an hour and a half. And they're just going to be absolutely perfect. So we're going to go ahead and get these pilings trimmed perfectly to their elevation, and then we are going to set the 4x6x20 beams on top. So I'll show you here. Okay. The key is just don't move the level unless it's perfectly level, and you roll it around the log. And then when I got to the back, you can't really see it, but that's where my lines met within a 32nd of an inch. Basically just absolutely perfect. So we're going to go ahead and carefully cut that off with the chainsaw. Carefully cut that off with the chainsaw. We're using my friend's 311 still saw. It's a nice saw. A little big for this, but it's fine. So the key with this, don't cut where you can't see. If you can see the blade following the line, you're good. If you see the blade following your line, you're good. Don't ever cut where you can't see. Okay, that's how you do that. Look at this. Just want to show you the accuracy here. Careful, Oliver. No. You see that pencil line right there? So you can cut, I mean, you can barely see it. My cut is a 32nd of an inch above that pencil line, all the way around. What do you think, Maggie? So we're gonna go ahead and trim all these pilings off just using that same method, and go ahead and set our 4x6 beams on top of here, 4x6x20. Then we're gonna build this whole A-frame cabin. So if you'd like to come along with us and learn how to build a cabin, or if you're just interested in this kind of thing, or if you're interested in buying one of these A-frame cabins for us, please remember to click on the like and subscribe buttons below. We're going to be selling these as a kit coming soon. So these will eventually be the how-to videos for how to build the A-cabin kit by Second Growth Homes. Thanks for watching.
Yes. Realize yourself. Right into the shot, falling.
It's gonna be a money shot. I was just
In the air, dragged.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's just.
That's crazy. I would love to do like a bridge like that. All right. Well, we've got 6 of 9 pilings trimmed off here. They're just coming out great. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my level marking method here one more time. So we are just about ready for beams here. We're going to trim these off, these last 3 off. We'll be all done. So the key is to just really keep the level as you're going. And I just kind of run my pencil back and forth like this.
Yeah.
Like, okay, maybe the sawmilling to hip hop is like not legit. Wow, very heavy. Are they gonna fit? They're too short.
Slow down. Swing around.
Let's get too excited. Go up in my way. What you got? Oh, 6 inches my way. Perfect. Look at that, dude. It's perfect.
Yep.
The posts are perfect.
Yep.
Oh, awesome. That is almost a clear timber. So there's our first 4x6x20 in place here. Oh, it looks so good. Oh man, nice. Man, I cut ours short here. These are 4x8x20s. That's why they're so heavy. 4x8x20. It's a nice timber for a 16x20 A-frame. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get 2 more of these set here, and then we're gonna start building the A-frames for the A-cabin. So that's really gonna be, when we start doing the A's, that's really when the how to build the A-cabin series begins. Your kit that you'd purchase from us starts at these beams and it goes up through the whole cabin. So you'll need to provide your own foundation or have us or another contractor put in a foundation for you. You could also just set it right on 3 pressure treated grade beams if you got like a nice gravel pad. And then this A-cabin can sit on any kind of foundation. Concrete, sonotube, pressure treated blocks, standard stem wall footings, whatever you want. So we're gonna get these last 3 beams set, and then we're gonna start the how to build the A-cabin series by Second Growth Homes. I'm so excited about this. You're gonna be able to purchase these kits from us on our website, and then you can watch these videos and see how easy it is to put it together, and you can build it yourself. Also, you can see how we build these and how high quality they are. And if you don't want to build it and you just want to purchase one, You can purchase it on your website and we will come and build it on your property, just like you see us doing here, with the only difference being we'll choose a foundation that's best for your site. So if you're not on the beach, you can get a concrete foundation or something like that. So please remember to click on the like and subscribe buttons below if you'd like to go through this whole how to build an A-frame cabin 16 by 20. You can also come back to YouTube, search for Second Growth Homes, click on our channel, and you can click on videos or a little search button there, search for A cabin or A-frame cabin. You can see all these videos. So we're gonna get these last 2 beams set up here and we're gonna start framing.
Most of the time here, the pilings just needs to be enough in the ground for a wind uplift. That's it.
Yeah. And, I mean, imagine these all sucked in the ground. Like, they are in there. He's so agile now. In the mornings, he goes all the way up the ladder of the boat and puts his head up and yells at people as they go by on the dock. It's so funny.
It's funny.
Oh.
Before you could tell he was just...
God, they're so strong that just with the crown and the beams, they're up like a 1/4 of an inch off the center post. I can't even get them to sit down by pushing. Awfully stout
No,
timber.
it seems like instead of the center post, you get away with just...
I think it looks better anyways.
I think these always look better than a square.
Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. All right, well there it is. Well, there it is. The foundation for a 16 by 20. Yellow cedar piling, 4 by 8 by 20 foot Sitka spruce beams. So what we're gonna do now is fasten the timbers to the piling with these really awesome 10-inch ledger lock screws. And then we're gonna start putting the cross bracing on. We'll move our timber up here and we'll start putting together the A-frames. So that's the part I'm really excited to show you here is just what it'll look like if you buy one of these kits from us. So I'm going to show you our fastening method here. I'm really happy with this joint. Oh, that is so slick. They go in like butter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pilot hole before. Now feel that. These posts aren't even
I know.
in there good yet.
And there's no, you can't even wiggle it. So we're doing 2 10-inch ledger lock wood screws. We're countersinking them about 3.5 inches in here. So they're about 50-50. And oh my God, that is just the cleanest, easiest, strongest piling fastening method I've ever seen. I love it. These are these new screws everyone's using, ledger locks. So one of the reasons I'm choosing this foundation style here, I built other cabins here and I used the more modern style, like pressure treated posts with metal Simpson brackets and all this stuff, and well, all the steel's rusting out after just a couple years. It's really disappointing. So this is the piling method that we are going to use here at Second Growth Homes anytime we're in a saltwater beach environment, because those fasteners are the only connection. They're hidden in the wood and they're capped with the building, so they will never rust. They're going to last forever. So this is just really coming together nicely. I'm getting my first cross bracing on, pressure treated right there, and it's just starting to stiff up just perfectly.
Can't get all of it in frame. I can get it, but it's just barely, like your head's cut off here. Yeah. I can also just stand a little farther back. It's probably better.
Yeah, I think like start far back where you're at, and then
Oh, here's a good angle.
yeah, that looks so good. And then we'll I just want to
come close to a lap.
Yeah, come in kind of close when I do that lap. Okay, it's going?
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Sterling Chu here, Second Growth Homes. This video is how to assemble the A cabin. So the A cabin is a 16 by 20 A-frame cabin that I designed as the easiest, strongest, simplest, cheapest, and most efficient way to build the first cabin on your site, or to build a small cabin in your backyard. It's really, really cool. These videos are going to be very simple and very short because the process of building this cabin is very simple and very short. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to get a foundation in place with these 3 beams. We will design that foundation for you. You can also purchase that foundation from us like this, and you can also go with a local concrete contractor or another type of foundation that really fits your locality. So these cabins will sit on any kind of foundation. You just need to have these 3 beams in place, whether they're sitting on the ground, up in the air, sitting on concrete blocks, whatever you need to do. So your kit starts from the beams up, and the first part of your kit are the A-frames. This is really cool. So each A-frame is 3 pieces. They're pre-joined, they're pre-drilled, they're numbered and labeled, and there's actually only one way they can go together. So you can't do this wrong. So you get your first 3 beams up in place, and you've got the bottom piece of your A-frame and your 2 rafters. So you set them out on top of the beams. Perfect. So the coolest thing about the A-frames is that there's no squaring or aligning to do. So normally when you build a house, one of the real challenging parts is getting everything square and aligning everything correctly. With these A-frames, they've got these great half-lap joints, so all you need to do is make sure these joints are tight when you put the screws in, and you are good to go. So now we're going to go around and just make sure that these joints are tight. You come a little closer. No rush. And the joints get fastened with these awesome timber lock screws. So basically the whole A-frame cabin goes together with these beautiful timber lock screws. You want to just sink them into the wood a little bit. So they're pre-drilled, they're pre-cut, the A-frames just go right together. Let's go ahead, screw these 3 corners. Screw the top. So these A-frames are designed to be really easy to put together. You know, I think just about anybody could take these 3 pieces of wood, if you had a helper to help you lift them, align them in a triangle, put these screws in. They're really good screws. They never strip. They're just awesome. And we're going to flip this A-frame over, and we're going to put in 2 more screws from the other side, alternating this pattern. So here I'll show you a couple of details about how these join together. I've kind of like, my apologies if this video is not longer, but this is literally it. Step 1 is assemble your A's, and you just do exactly what we did over and over. 8 times. It's really simple. So I'll just show you a couple close-ups here of these joints. So this is really, really cool. The half lap joints. So these come pre-cut. So this is exactly what your kit looks like. You just set them together, put in these beautiful timber lock screws in their pre-drilled holes, and your A-frames are assembled. They're 3x6 Sitka spruce second growth. They're 55-year-old trees, so they're perfectly eco-friendly, renewable resource, and they're also beautiful and stout and strong. So that's it. Step 1, you assemble your A's on top of the foundation. So we're gonna go ahead and tomorrow morning finish assembling all the A's. So I'll do that again, pretty straightforward, but I'll do another video, one video of us putting them together. Then we're gonna stand all the A-frames up in the morning. So if you'd like to come along with us and see us assemble these A-frames and stand them up on site, tomorrow we're gonna be looking at, you know, an A-frame cabin right here. It's gonna be awesome. So if you follow along with our videos, you can kind of tell how quick these projects go. I put a lot of years of thought and design into this to try to make a kit that hits like 3 attributes. Number 1, it's quick, it's easy, it's simple. Number 2 is it's strong. A lot of these kits that you see online are really cheap construction. This is strong, okay? And then third is that I want it to be done in a minimal amount of steps. So the A-frames are gonna go up. These beautiful 3x6s are left exposed inside the cabin. And then the outside of it is sheeted with tongue and groove, which is exposed to the inside of the cabin. So it's the number of steps to build this A-frame are incredibly minimal. I mean, it's like, get your foundation, assemble the A's, stand up the A's, sheet it with tongue and groove, put on the roofing metal, put in the windows and the doors, and you, at that point, you have a clean cabin inside that appears finished. It doesn't have countertops and that stuff yet, but it's not bare studs. It's done inside, okay? This is like, we come up, we build this thing, and it's done. It's just, it's awesome. So I'm so excited. We're selling these. We're building these A-frame cabins, and I think it's an awesome option for cheap housing. It's an awesome option for your first cabin on your piece of property. Like if you buy a remote piece of property and you're thinking, hey, I'm gonna build a bigger cabin, like a house. Well, this is just, you know, put this thing up and you've got a home to stay in while you're building your house. Really, really, really awesome. One of the other benefits is that it's very easy to transport this kit. So the frame and the tongue groove is a super minimal size, and there's no sheet goods. There's 0 plywood in this build. 0. It's 100% lumber. So they're really easy to transport the kits. Well, I can't wait to put these A-frames together, get them stand up tomorrow and show you guys. And I really hope that some of you are interested in purchasing these kits. You can also hire us to come build one of these. We'll go anywhere to do it. Our focus area is Southeast Alaska, but we will go, you know, I'll basically go anywhere I like to travel. So we bring these kits with us and assemble them anywhere we need to go. So please click on the like and subscribe buttons below. Check back tomorrow here at Second Growth Homes, and we'll teach you how to stand these A-frames up. Thanks for watching.